Good morning. After spending sleepless night, at about 1 a.m., I read the judgment. This pertaining to preemption. See, from a preemption act, several states is having their own act for preemption rights. But unfortunately, on my due diligence search, there is no Tamil Nadu Preemption Act, but the decisions are there. See, what is preemption means primary right to purchase the property. Number two, this preemption, right to preemption is available almost in all personal laws. And Partition Act, which regulate how final degree be passed, is also having right of preemption. Particularly, personal laws is also having right of preemption. That rights sometimes extend to law of easement also. Suppose a mosque colony is there where Muslims are residing, and if a person wanted to sell his property to that party other than the Muslim community, so there was suit filed not to sell the property because their privacy and religious performance of rights may be affected if that party is inducted or became owner of that particular locality. Now I would like to go to this judgment. This judgment pertaining to AR 2020 Supreme Court 1144 Rajasthan Preemption Act 1966 Section 51C, 612 and Section 4 were discussed. The main this civil suit was decreed in favor of the plaintiff. Appellate suit was confirmed. Appellate suit was dismissed. Second appeal was also dismissed in the Supreme Court. Since this has got general importance, this SLP was admitted, civil appeal was admitted, and finally also confirmed the lower court order. AR 1960 Supreme Court 1368, AR 1958 Supreme Court 838 were referred in this case. Suresh Chand versus Suresh Chandar D through legal as. Actually, what had happened? See, Beni Prasad, joint owner of the possession of the disputed courtyard. Thereafter, Beni Prasad filed suit for preemption. Civil Judge Dholapur, Rajasthan, died, so legal representatives were brought. He filed a suit for preemption against Devi Charan, who was the first defendant, and Kirori Lal was the second defendant. Subsequently, Devi Charan died, therefore, appellants were brought as sons of the Devi Charan. Sale deed was executed on 6 January 1980 by Kirori Lal in favor of the Devi Charan, by which Kirori Lal sold his house along with the disputed courtyard to Devi Charan. The basis of the suit was Beni Prasad and Kirori Lal as brothers were joint owners in possession of the disputed living half share each. Therefore, the plaintiff is having capacity as a brother of the second defendant and right to preemption, which would prevail against the first defendant. This is the case of the entirety of the cause of action. The trial court, after framing several issues, issue number 3, whether the plaintiff has right of preemption in the sale deed dated 6 January 1990, whether there is a common entrance to the ancestral house of defendant 1 and house purchased by defendant 1 from the defendant number 2. If yes, then what is the effect of the suit? Whether the defendant 1 is also a sharer in the disputed courtyard and he was vested with the right of preemption, prior purchase right in respect of disputed house. These all are the facts. But actually, the, the main question was provision of section 4, 5, 1C and 6 indicate that right of preemption is not available when the person to whom the property has been sold by the vendor is an individual who has a right of preemption whether equal or inferior. Then they say again, preemption is a weak form of right, and the legislature in the present case has indicated that right would not be available as the property is sold to a person who is seized of such right. In other words, David Charan is equal or inferior would be matter of no relevance having regard to the provision of section 1C. Then what section 4 says, cases in which right of preemption accrues. So they say right of preemption shall not accrue on a transfer to any of the person in the mentioned in the section 6 to any person who is an equal or inferior right of preemption. Here in this case, they have held that section 61(6)(1) says, subject to other provision of this act, right of preemption in respect of any immovable property transfers are accrued to vest the following classes of person: owners of other immovable property, this is most important, with a staircase or an entrance or other right or amenity common to such other property or the property transferred. Therefore, this was they have referred Punjab Preemption Act, and they have discussed the question of Lakshman Narayanan Tulsiwal versus Sridhar Ramachandra Halsi, 1960 Supreme Court judgment, and other judgments were discussed. The question was whether there was equal right or inferior right or superior rights. That is the matter for that. Here they say the plaintiff, since having high right, he says as a superior right of preemption by virtue of the provision of section 6(3), since he was the brother of the second defendant. Therefore, he is having higher right. Then lot of provisions of act were discussed, like agnates, cognates, inheritance under Hindu Succession Act, wherein close relative is entitled, then they for a distant kindred, that was were discussed. That is also applicable here. So finally, they have decided this case. Sir, what is Partition Act says? Partition Act says importable property. Suppose a property could not be parted, then what to do? Suppose only 400 square feet or 300 square feet land is left out for partition. So they have to file an application under Partition Act that the first right should be among the legal heirs. They have to purchase the property by conscience. If that is not arrived, then only third party action would be called for, and the highest bidder will be entitled for purchasing the property. So instead of partition, the property would be either sold to any of the one of the partners or the person who is having right of partition, or to the third party being action. So this subject most important. Probably in Tamil Nadu, this type of cases not been, except several cases. Our senior counsels have argued several cases and obtained favorable orders. So for that we have to go through the Google, wherein the other judgment of Tamil Nadu courts are there. But why this Tamil Nadu government not enacted this Preemption Act is the matter which has to be looked into by the legal luminaries and the responsible authorities dealing with the legislative power and the relooking and revisiting of the existing act. Therefore, best wishes